Welcome to the Frog and Bucket. Please put your hands together for your compere this evening, Mr. Danny McLaughlin.
Hello! Hello! How are we doing? Is everyone good? You're all fucking close to each other. It's well good. You haven't had a front row for ages. Normally you're like sat well far back because of that fucking bug that was going round. But now everyone's dead close and that. It's all cool if you like it. If not, soz. It's your choice, obviously. How are you, man? Why are you sat? It's weird, like that you're sat like profile. You're gonna have a shit neck at the end of this, just looking like meh. Yeah, that's better, man. Use your fucking loaf. What's your name? No, I'm talking to him. What's that weird sleazy cunt would I have been if I just went, what's your name? That was really, no, I'm not that guy. What's your name, man? Michael, where are you from? Oh yeah, which one? Oh yeah, you hate that, don't you, when I say which one? You're like, not that fucking one in Stoke, mate. The proper one. Well, there's 2. 3 if you count Australia. Why are you here? What brings you doon? I get it. Oh, you live here and you'll come down from Newcastle? So it's a little Newcastle night out. It is right. What you doing? What have you been doing? What have you showed her the sights? What, like the Spice Heads in Piccadilly Gardens and that? Hey, have you ever seen Spice Heads like it, mate? Yeah? People in the vest, spice up your life. That's why your parents left, spice up your life. What'd you do, Mike? You're a student and you work in a bank. Which one do you prefer? Right. How old are you, Mike? 36. What happened first time? You wasn't equipped. Is that why you work in a bank now? Because you just nick the pens? Oh shit, you can't even nick the pens, they're fucking chained up, innit? Oh shit, you can't even get equipped. What do you mean you weren't equipped? You was just an idiot. Yeah. No, but like, I don't mean like an idiot as in like mentally not able to do the work. I mean like you were like, fuck that. No one's telling me what to do, so I'm gonna stay in bed, innit? Some sort of shit. And then, but in hindsight, when you went first time and you were getting that sweet 1,100 quid a year tuition fee, and now you go back, it's a fucking long day, isn't it? At 9 grand a year. Unlucky. What are you studying? Cognitive disorders. What's that? Right. Autism, dementia, all the funny ones. Thanks for helping us out there. There's no comedy there, is there? Unless you brought one with you. No, I'm joking. So what did you do in the interim, like between uni and now, that then made you want to go, do you know what, I want to be a better person and help people? What have you done, Mike? You're bored of the bank, and then you're sick of the people coming in. You're going, do you know what? I could help you. I just need to be fucking trained to do it. Sweet. What's your name? Hi, Natalie. Okay. How long you been down for? Just a couple of days. Feeling it? You into it? Yeah. What's been the best bit? Just this so far. Wow. It's been a shit weekend with him. Mike, sort yourself out. He's only brought you down as a case study. I wouldn't even take that as a compliment. He's going to ask you what you did at the end of it, and if you can't remember any of it, he's going to be like, safe. How long you been friends? Fuck. Yeah, but he's 30, so he could have been 2 years. He went to college, this cunt. Fucking, he runs away from education. The original college. Shit. Sweet. Well, welcome. Have you been here before? To Beat the Frog? Who's been to Beat the Frog before? Who's never been? Oh, it's good, man. Look at your shorts. Got your legs out. It's right. They're white, them legs, though, innit? They're pretty white, them legs. Like, they'd complain about a house party, them legs. That's how white they are. They'd smell weed and phone the police. What's your name? Gary. How old are you? 30? You look younger than that, man. You look well younger than your name suggests. Like, you look younger than you are, and your name's well older than you are. It's like a weird... You're the name of a 60-year-old, the face of a 25-year-old, but you're actually 30. It's freaking me the fuck out. How many R's? One. Do you think that's the correct way? Yeah. Do you reckon? Give us a cheer if you think 1 R Gary's the correct way. Any 2 R Gary fans in? Okay. I thought that as well, you know. Like, when I first met a Gary on stage and he had the 2 R's, I was like, you fucking bad freak. Like, I was proper going for him, like, Gararari. Look here, who do you think you are? Fucking slamming an extra R in like you get points in Scrabble, you dickhead. And then some woman fucking popped up next to him and went, Gary with 2 R's is the correct way. I was like, fuck off, Maureen, shut your face. And she went, all right then, dickhead, how'd you spell Barry? And I was like, she's absolutely fucking done me there. She's had my trackies down there, because it's not 1 R Barry, is it? Because that's Barry, so technically, you're called Gary. Unlucky Gare. What'd you do, Gare? Sorry? You drive tankers. Where are you from? Falkirk, oh yeah. Where's that? I know it's in Scotland, but which bit? And that's weirdly, I don't... Is it like near Glasgow and Edinburgh, like... Between, yeah, I thought so. Like, do you think it's equidistant, would you say? Closer to Edinburgh. Sweet. Thanks for that little geography lesson there. He'll use that when he does his geography degree in 24 years. He'll have that in the bank. Do you live in Scotland? What, are you just stopping off? You on your dinner or something? Driving tankers and you thought, fuck it, we'll nip in the comedy club. It's better than T-Bay. Are you both Scottish? You want a little weekend? Look at the little North out on a little weekend. What have you got up to? Just got pissed. That looks like water though. It looks like you were doing one of them people, you know, when kids have like water in a wine glass and they're like, I'm fucking pissed. So, what have you got up to? Come on, let me know what you've done. What's the best bit about Manchester? You went to the Flight Club. What's that, a restaurant or something? Oh, darts. Oh, right. I thought it was like some cool sort of restaurant. You played darts. Right. I don't know Falkirk too well. But I know Scotland a bit, and I reckon you could have found a pub with a dartboard closer. You didn't have to drive 180 miles. Imagine if it was that, because that's darts, innit? That'd be fire. Look at the darts. Are you all the acts? That's fucking weird, innit? How they've sat you like right there. You all right? Are you fucking ready? You better be. You've got to watch the people who've already won it first. People you wish you were. Do their little 7 mins. Sorry, it's been a dick. I like that you're all front light and close and that, but it does feel weird that you're sat side on, except you, because you're the only one who's moved. You little pussy. Everyone was like, no, I'm sitting side on, and you went, okay, I'll be supplicant. You there who looks posh? Yeah, you. Yeah. He is. He looks it. What's your name? And why is it Sebastian? Imagine if I pulled that rabbit out of the hat from last night. Joe, where you from? Clitheroe. And when she said you're posh, why have you got a colour telly? What makes you posh in Clitheroe? Is Clitheroe posh? No, it's not. Where are you from? Fucking Basra. Preston. Oh, yeah, similar. Very similar. I know where I'd rather be stationed. Sweet. And Joe, look at me. Don't look away. Don't be looking at your bird and that, trying to weasel out of this chat. Is that a pint of water? Why? What? Why are you not getting on it tonight? If service was better, they're fucking running the bollocks off you, rat. Fucking service was better. It's the first time they've fucking been a full room for fucking 18 months. You go and help them out. What do you do? A firefighter. Fucking, that is a calendar I'm not buying. We'll skip March. She seems Tory. Are you actually a firefighter? Why would you lie? Right, you would be surprised the amount of people lie to me with this chat. Otherwise, I'd meet 7 gynecologists a week. And there's just not that many. I've met more gynecologists than cunts, which is weird. How long you been in? Do they call it in? Do you know what I mean?
18 months.
Oh, right, just a little bit then. Just a little bit. How many cats you saved?
Cats. 1. Jen.
Yeah, just 1. Shit, you need to up your game.
Most of them died.
Aren't you on like a bonus, like 50 quid a cat or something? You save it. Do you ever like feel like getting there, like near the tree, and you'd be like, look, I'll save it, but I want a tenner? Yeah, like a little kickback. I'll fucking save your cat, but I want a tenner right now. Because what else are you going to do? That's it, the behest to you. Have you put many fires out? Do you like it? It's one of them jobs that I always think that like I'd like to do, but I'd be so shit at because I'm like really like weak and I've got no upper body strength and I don't like smoke. What you say? What'd you say? Yeah. And a tip. Is there a tip there? There's a little tip, no? Fucking hell, I'm getting the fucking barbecue fluid and I'm going right round Preston right now. Fucking go around. Sets fire to the big bus station. You'd be laughing, you're not working, are you? You're not even fucking Kings of Leon, you're not even on Cal. Sweet. Thanks, one guy there. 3rd album. It's good. Be there. Right, we're going to crack on. Aaron Wood's on first, and then another act, and then a break. That's what's going to happen. What are you drinking? Rum. Sipping on Coke and rum. Yeah. So normally people like finish that song for me, and then I call them out for singing R. Kelly, but she didn't fall for it. Damn. Right, you're going to start the applause, Joe, if that's cool for your first act. There are some rules. Please don't be Tories with the bar staff. They've had a long 18 months. Don't heckle. Stay off your phones unless you're on call and there's a fire. Don't be like that. Don't, because I really wanted to be mean and I'm not going to because I'm not that guy. But I had a really good joke, honestly. No, because it was really sexist and I'm not doing it because I'm better than that. So, what? Peer pressure? I'm 37 years of age, mate. You can't just shout peer pressure and expect me to go, all right, shit, soz, man. Fuck that. Right, we're going to crack on. We're going to get Aaron Wood on. Please don't talk, don't heckle, stay off your phones. Big Joe there. What do you do, Joe? Are you a fireman as well? Are you a firefighter? Mechanical engineer. Right, sweet. Fix the engine. Sweet. Do you drive the engine as well? No. Ah. Oh. Do you want to? Do you drive? And they won't let you have a little go? Fuck that. The driving's pretty bad. Why are you being sexist? Yeah, exactly. Fucking walk straight into that, dickhead. Right, let's crack on. We'll get Aaron on. Joe, make some noise. Everyone else, please welcome to the stage, Aaron Wood!
Yes, keep it going for Danny Mac, let him hear it. Yes. Fucking hell, he was right about the table layout, wasn't he? I feel like I've just interrupted like the shittest wedding of all time. Just banquet seating. How you doing, man? You alright? Did Danny already speak to you? Yes, I'll fuck off then, no probs. It's nice to be here. Done a couple of gigs at the Frog, done a couple of shows there. The first show I ever did here, I thought it went all right. I didn't survive the 5 minutes, but you know, I'm still alive today, so I thought that was a win. And a lady comes over to me after the show, and I thought she was going to come over and be like, oh, how you doing? You all right? That was great. She didn't do that, right? She just comes up to me and she goes, rah, you look just like the chef from Ratatouille, you lad. Been with her 2 years now. It's going well. Fucking great time. No. Smashed her fucking head in. That's what I did. No, I didn't. No, I'm not hard enough for that. No. I have actually got a girlfriend now, though. That's going pretty well. Thanks, guys. None of you give a fuck. Fair enough. Don't patronise me now. You had your chance. No, I've got a new girlfriend now, and we're about to buy a house. It's very exciting. We're close to buying a house now, because we're at that stage, apparently. Fucking news to me as well, to be honest. I didn't know we were. We moved in together at the start of lockdown, because lockdown was approaching. She was like, oh, lockdown's coming. I was like, so? She's like, no, we need to like do something. We need to like move in together. I was like, oh, I just don't think we're ready. She was like, no, because it'll be fine. It's a good test, because it'll only be for 3 weeks, won't it? Fast forward a year, we both want to kill ourselves now. It's going well. Horrible. I'm trapped, mate. I'm trapped. But it's a good feeling. I love the bones of her. She's great. But when you move in with someone, you find out a lot about them. Like you guys together, yes? No, fair enough. Fuck that up, didn't I? Is it? Are you about to be together? Sister, mother, friend? Oh, just like a little friend date. Has he tried though? Because you look more uncomfortable than he does. He looks like he's gutted, I won't lie. He's like, it's just friends. Have you got a girlfriend though, mate? You're gay, right, well, fair enough. I love how he just dangled that in front of me as well. He was like, well, that's probably the wrong choice of words when you're gay, but fair enough. He just fucking put it in front of me and was like, yeah, keep going. I'm gonna fucking drop this on you in a sec. You're gay. Have you got a partner at all? No, fair enough. Well, you know, fucking good luck with it. Is this what a hate crime is? Because I feel uncomfortable at this point. Oh, fucking hell. Month after Pride Month as well, innit? What a knobhead I am, hey? Oh, fuck me. What's that, sorry, mate? You look at you fucking gaying it up now with the wine and everything. Could you rub it in my face more if you tried? You might as well bend the lad over the table at this point. Like, this is how we've got to. Oh, no, I appreciate you, man. What's your name, sorry? Michael. Nice to meet you, Michael. It's good stuff. We'll have a chat after the show. Not about that. I don't know. Just thank him for coming out, I guess. I meant to the show as well. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck me. It really is a hate crime now. I've fucked this up massively. No, like I say, I'm moving in with my partner now. I'm feeling good about it. But like I say, when you move in with someone, you learn a lot about them. And things change. For example, happiness, that's gone. That's out the window. And that's just on her part. Like, I love the bones of her, but she can't fucking stand me anymore. Like, when we were buying the house, she was like, you know, we can probably afford it over like 20, 25 years. I was like, I stick 35 on there, lad. Because then I know you're going to be with me for a while, you know? Because I'm not getting anyone better. I think we fucking proved that with that interaction. Can't talk to people I don't know. But it's tough because sometimes I don't really feel like I'm good enough for her. Yeah. Like, she definitely thinks comedy pays more than it does. So I think that's why we're still together. It pays fuck all. Look at me now, doing an unpaid gig on a Monday. She was like, shall I come with you? I was like, no, probably don't want to see you. I want you to see me do this. You'll think I'm homophobic at some point in the night. Fucking hell. But no, I'm going to grow older, I think. I'm going to grow older, keep her as long as I can. Don't plan on growing too old, though, because it looks fucking horrific, doesn't it? Like, when the pandemic started, everyone was like, oh, we must stay in, we must lock down to protect the old people. And the whole time I was just like, why? Because I've never met an old person that wants to be alive, have you? Like, it seems horrible getting old. Like, have you seen those people that live to like 120 years old? I couldn't be arsed. I'm knackered now. I've stood up here for like 6 minutes. I couldn't do it. And like, if you lived to like 120 years old, you're the only one left. All your friends are dead. How fucking miserable. All your family wants you to die so they get your house. It's fucking awful. It'd be like when you go on holiday, when you meet friends, and then like 2 days later they fly home. It'd be like that. Like, that's real life. Nope, that didn't work, that bit. No worries. Should we go back to the homophobic stuff? That had you on board. It's new material. Cut me some slack. No. I'm lying. I've been doing this at gigs for 2 years. Fucking never works, but we try it out, don't we? No. No, like I say, I feel like I'm good enough for my girlfriend. Worry I'm not good enough for her. Because I'm not very good in bed. I think that's the issue. Thanks. All of you just went, yeah, got that figured out, pal. Don't worry about it. I'm not. I know I'm not, but she lies to me, though. She tells me that I'm the best she's ever had. Joe, that is, mate. That's a room full of people going, I bet he's not, you know. And I'm not. I know I'm not. So I pulled her up at it one day. I was like, come on, just shut up. I don't believe you. I don't believe that I'm the best you've ever had. I've met me. Okay. She goes, right, well, you're definitely in my top 5. It's a cute little joke, isn't it? Upset me more because she slept with 3 people. That was a real kicker, to be honest. Fucking horrible. But she's very adventurous and wants to try new things, and that's just not for me. Like, I watched the movie 50 Shades of Grey once, and fuck that. Has anyone seen that movie? Yeah, fucking girls at the front nodding. You're just like, never, pal, never watched it in my life. You say you've seen it? Yeah. Did you try and get him to do it afterwards? No comment, fair enough. I'll make everyone on the front row uncomfortable. I'm coming for you in a minute, mate. Fucking. No, she wanted to try it out. Like, we're watching the movie and the guy on screen's like choking her and hitting her. And she's like, why don't you do that to me? Because I live in a flat with my mum, mate. That's why. Like, that's not the same thing, is it? Like, he's got a helicopter. I've got a fucking 2-bedroom flat with my mum. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not the same. We're built different. It'd be the most B-Tech bondage scene. Fucking hell, what's happened there? No one even cheered here. But fucking coronavirus has ruined a lot of us. 2 years ago, everyone would be like, "Way, dickhead!" And I was like, I hope she's not hurt herself. Fucking shit houses, a lot of yous. Oh. Be the most B-Tech bondage scene as well, that, wouldn't it? Just me stood behind with my little belly out, just smacking over an old badminton racket. Like, it's going to be shit, innit? Babe, can you do it harder? Oh, I can't. I've lost a string, babe. Nightmare, really? Like, if you can wait till Friday, I get paid then. In fact, my mum's in the next room. If you want me to go over a tenner off her, we get a new one. I don't know. Go Sports Direct, get you a big mug. No, it's not for me. Made a sex playlist as well at the start of lockdown. I put 64 songs on it. It's a bit ambitious, really. It's been a year now, on track 13. It's going well. She came up to me the other day. You'll love this, right? She comes up to me the other day and she goes, why don't we, tonight, just like act out one of your favourite porn movies? I was like, no. She goes, why? I said, I don't want to do the things that I watch in porn, okay? She's like, why? Why can't we just do the things that you watch in porn? What's so bad about the things that you watch in porn? Why can't we just do the things that you watch in porn? It's like, so we don't know any midgets, do we? So it's not going to work. I mean, if you can find one, we'll try it out, but you got to get his consent first. I'm not getting midget me too. That's not going to happen. She goes, you've got any other ideas? I said, no, because you're not my stepsister either, so nightmare. Bless her, though, she does try. Came home the next day, she was stuck in a washing machine. Madness. She goes, obviously that's not going to work, so tonight we'll just act out one of my favourite porn movies. I said, hang on, you've got favourite porn movies? She goes, yeah, women watch porn all the time. I was like, okay, cool. What are you watching? She goes, don't worry about it. I said, no, show me what you're watching. Maybe we can try it out. She goes, I just watch the things that you can't do. I said, show me what you're watching, right? And she got the laptop out and mic'd the things I saw. It was horrible. One of it wasn't even porn, it was just a video of a man listening, so that was nice. But no, she wanted to act out one of her favourite movies. So that night we did. 5 of my mates came round, that was the right laugh. I mean, I wasn't there, Mike, but she said she had fun, so good for her. Right. No, I was trying out some new stuff there, guys, so thanks very much for being patient there. Thanks very much for listening to me. Take it easy. Cheers.
Aaron Wood, everybody. Maybe not. How would you know that he was actually listening on a video? I just wondered that then. If it was a video of a man listening, he might have just been pretending. Just a thought. Wait there. By the way, I had an inkling, but I didn't want to say anything. Just a weird thing to say, innit? All right, mate, you gay. Sound like my uncle. Plus, as well, like, I obviously spoke to you for 10 minutes about how you were mates and you've come down to visit and that, and he was just like, "Are you together?" And you were like, "Oh, no, I've got to tell you I'm gay." He did that on purpose, the rat. Weird, isn't it, when you hear coughs now? Genuinely rather look round than someone have a fucking knife and a gun. And like a rusty knife as well, like a bad, horrible, like, disease knife or something. Just watch this guy, look at him, just look how confident this man is. Going to the fucking... She stopped you in your tracks there. Go on, lad. Whose man's is that? Mate, I'm a fuck. I'll twat that. Imagine if I just banged it in your mouth. That was gay. That was gayer. That was gayer than anything anyone said all night. Fuck, imagine if I just banged it in your mouth, lad. Have that. How are you, man? You good? Yeah. What's your name? Danny, same. Samesies, mate, but it's Daniel, innit? You're Chris and Danny. Tell me more, tell me more. Right, that deserved more, because that was from Greece, where the lead character is called Danny, so go and fuck all yourselves. Like, did he have a car? And if you have, can I see your driver's license with the official name Danny on it, please? Yeah, good. Sling it. Yeah, no, don't believe you. Man's called Daniel, he's showing off for the ute. Swing it, I'll catch it. Oh, I wanted to catch it. Mate, it's so easy to collect these, honestly. It's like the easiest thing. It's just so easy to do. Like, you'll never see that again, man. I'm fucking selling this down the Polski Sklep. I'm not even going to sell it. I'm going to swap it for 14 bottles of nice Fanta. Fucking love the nice Fanta down the Polish shop, mate, where it's still orange and that, as they still put sugar in it in Europe because they don't give a shit. Over here, it's yellow. You look like a fucking dickhead on there. No, you're all laughing at me. One question, yes or no, does he look like a dickhead on there? Yeah, he doesn't. Man just went, yeah, to be fair. You don't look like a dickhead now. We all look like dickhead. No.
I have about 13 on that picture.
WXYZ. Why are you 13 on your... Who's that confident? What are you doing? Like, oh, I'm fucking driving a milk float. You're not allowed to drive until you're 17. Who's that confident to go, "Hey, do you know what? I'm going to put me fucking 13-year-old, because if I speed and the coppers are nonce, I'll get off." What'd you do?
Engineering.
Sat? Mechanical?
Aeronautical.
Aeronautical? Yeah. Airbus?
Yes.
Which one? Broughton or Preston?
Broughton.
All right. Do you live in Chester?
No, I live in Swinton.
And you drive to Broughton?
Yeah.
It's a long schlep, that. I live in Chester, see? No, you're not having it, mate. You're not having it back. I'll drop it off at fucking Aldi over the road from Broughton. Or I'll tell you what, come, I'll see you, I'll meet you in Saltney tomorrow. You working tomorrow?
No, we're on 2 weeks shutdown.
All right, 2 weeks shutdown. Well, I'll meet you in Saltney in 2 weeks then. outside Domino's and I'll swap it for some money. I nearly said for some dough, but that's Domino's, isn't it? That's what they do. Sweet, man. Are you together? How long are you going to stay with him now he hasn't got any ID? Have you seen this? Are you embarrassed about that? Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It is. Why are you 13 on your driver's license?
You have the option to use your passport photo.
You have the... Do you really? What if you're like 2? On your passport, and you've got like...
To be fair, I've been pulled up on that.
Yeah. What if it's one of them ones where you can like get it taken with like Liverpool in 2001? When they won that treble that they tried to say was the treble, but it was a treble, and you get it with like fucking Yari Lippman and Emma Huskies on your driving license. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? You're not getting it back. I can see you looking at it going, are you going to give it me back now? I'll tell you what, I'll swap you for my lifetime membership to the Blue Planet Aquarium. Oh, do you think I haven't got one? Go fuck yourselves. What about the guy who used to work here as card, he's now a sound engineer? Oh, yeah. Right. This, I'll get him on now, Cole, sorry. Do you know what this is? Oh, this is going to blow your little mind off this. This is the original, first ever trial run of the Nando's card. Like, literally, no one's got this design anymore. They ran it out in Edinburgh in 2014 or something, and I happened to get one. I've kept it crispy. There's probably a couple of orange chilies on there. Swap you for your license. You'll just send off for a new one? Can I legitimately have your driving license for that? Do you know what? I think this is better, though, because... If I get stopped on the way home and so he's like, why have you got a kid's fucking driving license, you little nonce? Just have a look at him on there. I'll tell you what, can we pass it round so everyone can see how much of a dickhead you look? Fucking wasn't doing this too. By the way, before you pass it round, sanitize it every single time. People are as well. It's like the fucking lyrics to Shine Jesus Shine at school. Take one and pass one on. Good mate of mine's on next. He's fucking great comic. He's called Jordan Deschamps. Please make him feel welcome. Don't talk, don't heckle, stay if you're phone. And please welcome Jordan Deschamps!
Hey, how we doing there, everybody? It's great to be here. Man, we're back. We're here. We're in a room drinking without masks. It's beautiful, right? Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. You made it. Yeah. No, there was a while in lockdown there where I was just looking for any slice of normalcy I could get my hands on, anything to go back to the old times. What I was doing for a while, visiting the local HMV. Because it was always empty, but nothing to do with the pandemic. It was just because it was HMV, you know? They keep it real 2005 in there. I don't even think they knew a pandemic was going on. Like, you walk in, no one has a mask on, you're like, weird. And then they're like, oh, hey, have you seen The Sopranos yet? You're like, well, yeah, we've all seen The Sopranos, but where's your mask? What's going on in here? I like using HMV to do something I call window pirating, you know? Like when you want to go to see shit to download later when you get home, just give it a look. And they don't let you do it. They get mad. They'll come up to you in the store and be like, sir, what are you doing? I'm like, the same thing everyone does in HMV, not spending money. It reminds me of that old commercial they used to play before the movies. You guys remember this one? It's like, yo, you would never steal a car, so you would never steal a purse. Why would you ever consider stealing a movie? I'm like, well, I would download a car if you could do that. You know? I would download a purse right out of an old lady's hands. It's like she's going for her heart medication. Whoop, sorry. Back to the pharmacy for you, unfortunately. I smoked a lot of weed over lockdown. Anyone else? Anyone else smoke so much weed that if you stop doing it, you might kill yourself? I'm serious. Weed saved my life, and I don't mean that in like, it saved me. I mean, like, without weed, I literally would have fucking hung myself. In fact, fuck the NHS for a second. Let's give a round of applause to the drug dealers that kept this city on its feet. Seriously, if that guy didn't show up in that unmarked car every week, I don't know how many of us would be here. And no matter how much I love the weed, how much I appreciate the guy, it was never not uncomfortable to pick up the weed every single time. I'm sure a lot of you can relate, because you'll get that text back like, oh, hey, we'll be there in 20 minutes. And fast forward 2.5 hours. And then you get that text like, okay, we're downstairs in a red Volvo. I'm like, cool, I don't know what a Volvo is. I guess I'm gonna just walk outside and look for the red cars and try to make eye contact. Like, are you a drug dealer? I got in the wrong car 3 times in the last 6 months. And I look like this. Yeah, they think I'm trying to take the car from them. I got in this one lady's car and she had a baby. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I was like, hey, are you a drug dealer? She's like, I have a baby. I was like, in my defense, that's a great front for a drug dealer. Like, I don't know what you do. I thought the baby was made of heroin. What the fuck do I know? Guys, a lot of chitter chatter over here. I'm telling great jokes. Cut it out. Sorry, I would be more polite, but I had a couple whiskeys before the show. See, you guys probably don't even smoke weed. I bet you're all coke heads. It's what annoys me about the UK. You guys have world-class weed here and no weed culture. But then everyone does coke. It's the only country I've been to where the coke heads look down on the potheads. It makes no sense at all. I went to a house party in the before times. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go smoke a joint if anyone wants to join me. And this guy right in the middle of ripping a line is like, what do you think I am, some sort of doper? A dickhead over there, you ruined the punchline. Sorry. You gotta know you're a dickhead when you talk that loud during a comedy show. Someone should tell you you're being a dickhead in your group. Yeah, that side agrees. Everyone agrees. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, I usually don't get that upset. Yeah, right. I wasn't even talking to you. You're a whole other kind of dickhead. Oh, you're hammered, though, aren't you? You can't even keep a sentence together, you fucking drunkard. Yeah. Why don't you drive home after this, motherfucker? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not scared because I'll be out of here before you are. I'll go out the back door. I don't give a fuck. I'm not fighting a drunk guy tonight. No, I'm Native American, too. And I know a lot of you are like, wait, like from the movies? Like, no, they were real people once. They're not just like... A lot of people are like, you mean, aren't those the ones that helped the elves fight the orcs of the second Lord of the Rings? Like, no, they were people once. It's just Canada fucked them up so tremendously, you never hear about them anymore. And it's weird, because America and Canada, they both wiped out the natives, but in 2 different ways. Like, America, they almost had, like, a good genocide. And I don't mean good. I mean, it was done efficiently. Like, before the natives were even gone, they had cowboy versus Indian movies where they were the good guys. It was sort of impressive. Whereas the Canadians, they did, like, a soft genocide. Where, like, they tried to do it, and then halfway through, someone came up to the general and was like, hey, they're saying what we're doing isn't very polite, eh? Like, we should consider stopping doing that. And then the general's like, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, or whatever. And they stopped the genocide. It's sort of like if you had a failed abortion. And then you had the kid afterwards, and they found out about it. And you're like, I don't want to live in the country anymore, really, but thanks, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I love Manchester, though. I've been here for a while. One of my favorite stores is this funny little clothing place called White Stuff. Have you guys heard of White Stuff? It's exactly what it sounds like. It's white people selling white stuff for white people. You walk in and everything's white. All the models are white, all the clothes, the mannequins, which they normally are, but you notice it at White Stuff. It's strange. So I went in, I'm like, I'm I'm gonna search for the secret racist room, you know? Because there's gotta be one of those in a place called White Stuff. Like, maybe I'll push in a Kurt Vonnegut book and the case will spin around and there's KKK robes and Nazi memorabilia. And if not, I'll just check out the beanbag chairs and lava lamps. Like, you know, White Stuff. And so I go to the lady at the desk, of course, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for the really white stuff, you know? She's like, excuse me? I'm like, come on, white? No? She had me kicked out. And to this day, I don't know how they found out I'm Native American. I got one more for you before I get out of here. I hate when people tell you that they're trying to get pregnant. It's like, what, you're trying to do something teenagers do on accident? It's time to get a hobby, you know? That's also the most mundane way you can be like, oh, I've been coming inside my girlfriend as often as possible. I go deep and then I bust and then I wring my balls out to get every last drop. And then as soon as I finish, I make her do a handstand for half an hour. Then we both wake up till 11:11 and make a wish. That's a lot of information. I just asked how your day was going. I love condoms, personally. Anyone else? Maybe one? That rarely gets anything. Condoms never get love. They're like the police, because they're supposed to protect you and young people don't respect them. But it reminds... That's not even the big one yet. It reminds me of my prom night, because my dad came up to me, gave me a condom. He's like, Jordan, never leave the house without one of these, because you never know what could happen. And then crazy thing, later that night, I fucked him. Yeah. Didn't even use the condom. It was the craziest night. I've enjoyed it.
Join the show, everybody! Right, it's break time, number one. Go and do what you're doing. I'll see you in about 10 minutes with Beat the Frog. Give it up again for the two acts in that section. See you in a minute.
Please welcome back your compere, Mr. Danny McLaughlin. My mic fucked.
Colin, what the fuck was that? That's do you know what it sounded like? Do you know when you have a lie-in, like a proper dirty lie-in, and like then you get up and you don't have to speak to someone till about 3, and then you get a phone call and you're like, you forget how to talk. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thought you had a little fucking little stroke up there. I thought that was what was going on. I was about to fast. I was going to go and see if his head was on fire. You've moved. You've like castled. Little chest lingo there for your head top. So what's your name, man? Matt. Yeah. Double T? Double T. Classic. What do you do, Matt?
I sell biometrics.
You sell biometrics. What's that?
Biometric technology.
What's biometric? I am not.
Facial recognition.
Facial rec. Shit, are you the man? Fucking do the Tony Yayo dance. It's quite a niche reference there. Tony Yayo, of course, a member of G Unit. No? And at the end of the In the Club video by 50 Cent, at the end when it's going dum 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 dum, he goes dum dum on the video. That's literally all it is. Who'd you work for?
A company in Cheltenham.
Yeah. You're not allowed to say. Is it like that? Is it? Is it Illuminati things? Third eye watching and that. You from Cheltenham? Do you live in Cheltenham?
No, Stroud.
Oh yeah, I know Stroud. No. I mean, I'm aware it's a place, and I know roughly where it is in the country. Dans l'Angleterre, dans le sud-ouest de l'Angleterre, but I don't know about it. I don't know what's going on in Stroud. I don't know what like the fucking population of Stroud is. I don't know what the 4 pictures that come up on Wiki with the landmarks. It's normally like a clock and stuff like that. I don't know if there's notable people from Stroud. Don't know any of them cunts. Should we have a look? What are you saying?
The guy who invented the lawnmower.
The guy who invented your fucking Freddie Flymo. Oh, Freddie Flymo from Stroud. Stroud. What's the pop?
1.7.
1.7 what? In Stroud? It's not fucking Mexico City. It's a small town in the southwest of England. It's 32,000. Fucking 1.7 million. Fucking hell. I bet she met because of your Tinder bio, mate. 6'8" and 12 inches. Fuck's sake. 1.7 milli. Do you know how many cities in Britain that have got a 1.7 milli?
3.
Probably. And do you know what isn't one of them? Stroud. Fucking Stroud. 1.7 million. I don't think there's 1.7 in Gloucestershire.
Now there will be in Gloucestershire, yeah. Surely.
Mate, I bet you're bad at pointless, you. Colin, that's not right. I've just Googled it. The population of Stroud is 32,000. Yeah. Can you Google the population of Gloucestershire, please, Alexa? Safe. Where are we at now? Notable people from Strizzle. Who are you saying, bro? What do you reckon? Freddie Flymo, obs. It's not comedy, this, is it? Just a man on it. Hey, there's the primary schools, if anyone wants to check them out. It's a fucking weird one, that, innit? Where they give you the list of primary schools in Stroud. Fucking Wikipedia file. There's loads, you know. Loads of really famous people. Polly Higgins. Yeah? Oh, this is always sad when it says, Polly Higgins, barrister, author and environmental lobbyist, lived near Stroud and only for the last few years of her life. So she didn't live there and she's dead, so it's fine. Don't know none of these. There was a guy that was in Blackadder. Leo Baxendale, creator of Minnie the Minx from the Beano, lived nearby. No one lives there. Oh, Jack Russell, not the dog, the cricketer, the England wicket. Oh, Damien Hirst has got a studio in Stroud. Oh, that's a big one. The Reverend W. Audrey. He fucking invented Thomas the Tank, fam. Yeah, that man. See, that's a good one. Jilly Cooper. I mean, it's a different style of book to Thomas the Tank Engine. That's it. Adam Horowitz, the poet. Nah, you got no one. Shite. All that just to see the Stroud shite. Everything's... So Sade, who's obviously amazing, moved to Slad near Stroud. Oh, do you know what? I don't want to do comedy now. I just want to look at facts and then read them out. I know it's not as good and it's very much a law of diminishing returns, but I fucking love it. I love showing you I can get 4G. How old are you, Matt?
30.
Lived in Stroud all your life?
Most of it, honestly.
Oh, what about before Stroud?
What? No, it wasn't before Stroud, in the middle.
Oh, right, where'd you go?
Stoke-on-Trent.
Oh, that is... What's the pop? $1.17 per resident. Sweet, man. It's lovely to meet you. Are you a couple? Yeah. Where'd you meet? Near Stroud. Slad near Stroud. Where'd you go on your first date? Thomas the Tank Museum. Bar. Just a bar. A bit of mini golf, mate. I can't do that. You are better than me. Like to go on mini golf. Are you good at it?
No.
They'll be like, what happened to that girl you seeing? Oh, nothing, just an unrelated golf club injury to the face. Like that's nothing gets me more vexed than mini golf, mate. When I overshoot and it goes on the other hole, especially like the shit mini golf. Not about that like new mini golf that they've actually put money into, but you know when you go to like a park and they've got a mini golf and it's just essentially they had some leftover concrete and they've just put it, do you know what I mean? And it fucking hits it and pops up and ends up in the kid's like face and that. Shh, who's chatting there? Shh, can hear you. Yeah, but just whips her. Just do his little Cadbury's for her. Thank you. Right, I'm phoning 999 right now. So, tipped? Have you tipped? Every time. How much did you tip there? How much did she tip there, lad? Oh, look at me. He's bailed you out there. That was a really evil laugh. If you turn up and be like, do you know what? I'm all right burning. I'm fine burning. Just leave us. The smoke will kill me first. Right, who's been to Be the Frog before? Gives a cheer. Danny was here when he was 14. Who's never been? What a fun time. It's going to be so fun. Basically, what happens is all these cunts are going to come and try and do 5 minutes. And if you don't like them, you put the cards up and get them the fuck off. And they have to go and sit right back there and look at you. And then look at each other, because some of them are going to do well better than the others. Some of these are going to do like 5 minutes, and some of them are going to not do 5 minutes. And then they have to come back and try and blame you. To them, they'll be like, yeah, but that joke where I said that like Madeleine McCann was fit, that should have got more. Like, you're going, oh, but I've done this gig for 12 years, and sometimes that is the level. So, and then, yeah, then they've all got to just sit there and look at, and then you're all looking at it and go, and all that, so it's going to be weird. Plus, I might, if someone wants a card round here, they're going to have to, like, look at it directly It's going to be odd. So basically what happened is they're going to come to the stage, try and do 5 minutes of comedy. If you like it, you keep the cards down. If you don't like it, you put your cards up. If 3 cards go up before the 5 minutes, you will hear this. Zub, dub, zip, da, da, the Scientology. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Because we like to build up their self-esteems by playing that horrible song that says they are losers and they should die. If they beat the 5 minutes, if they're good at comedy, or they've got like a sob story or a rap or something improvised, you will hear this. Frog, because it's a... They know what they're doing here, animal-wise. They're good at like tying their animals into their songs here. That's one of their things they're the best at. Who wants one? No, you can't do that. You can't volunteer on her behalf because she definitely didn't want any of that smoke there. You little shithouse. If you want one, no, you're not getting one because you definitely don't want one. But if you wanted one, you're gonna put your hand up. Too late now. There's a guy over there that looked like he was on the log flume and I was feeling his energy. Fucking go outside and trying to sell man a key ring at the end of this. What's your name?
Chris.
Where are you from?
Aberdeen.
What's the population? Yes! Aberdeen, what are you saying? Slag it off? Oh, mate, Scotland are so nicer to each other than us, isn't it? Like, unless you support the wrong football team and then they hate you and they burn your house and that. But, like here, we argue with people who live 9 miles down the road. We're like, oh, look at them, the cunts and all that. But, like, you seem nicer to each other. Like, you wouldn't even slag off Aberdeen there. You wouldn't even... What, is it that bad that you don't even need to? Yeah, it's pretty... The granite city. What's your name again? Chris. What do you do, Chris?
I'm a student.
Oh, sweet. How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, sorry. Thought he was one of your boys. Not one of your boys, like, but you know, like the mature student. What are you studying?
Business management.
Oh no. It's not looking right for you, is it? How much are your tuition fees?
Too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, mine were too much, and it was 1,100 quid. Me and him first time was too much. I did a communications degree. Still don't know what it is all these years later. Have you been before?
I have, yeah.
Oh, do you know what you're doing then? You got a vibe?
I hope so.
What is it? What are you doing?
I hope getting the card.
Sorry? No, but what are you doing with the card when you get it? What's the game?
Well, if they're good, keep it down. If they're not, then feel bad and not look in the eye.
Yeah, don't feel bad. Put it straight up. By the way, I will say, I was joking about like these guys, and I know some of them, they're great and that, but what I will say is there's not a person on that table who's going to come on and do comedy that doesn't know what they've signed up for. They're not going to cry. Made a joke about them being gutted and that. They won't be. They're fine. They'll all be back doing gigs. You're not going to make anyone retire from comedy. It just might not be their night. So if it's not for you, you hold the card up. Like, don't feel bad about getting them gonged off. It's all cool. They know the score, and they'll all be back another day. That's the way it is. We've all had to do it. I had to do what they did. We all come through. This is the way we all come up and start comedy. So don't feel bad about it. But I mean, give them about a minute to get into it. Don't be cunt straight away. I don't like his shoes. But do you know what I mean? Don't feel bad. They all know. So pass that back there, Matt. To Chris. Give Chris a round of applause, though. Who else want one? Oh, we got loads. We got loads over here. It's like we were doing a bingo and we're doing a group photo. Everyone was like, wait, maybe. I might be into it because I feel like I owe you a little bit. But I'm going to talk to these first. Oh, shh, chill out. Hard no. It's going to be a hard no just because I've seen all these first and then it's probably going to be in, but I'll do what I'm meant to do as a comparent. What's your name? No, you asked for the card, didn't you? Tasha. Where you from? Chippenham? Dans le sud-ouest de l'Angleterre. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I know Will Hodgson from Chippenham. He's a comedian from Chippenham. He's also got a barber's called Hepcats. I don't know if you know about it. But yeah, he's a very, very good guy. He's from Chippenham. So he did an Edinburgh show called Straight Outta Chippenham. Just thought I'd let you know. Someone's phone's gone off, or they thought they needed rescuing in a mountain. Why is it flashing there? Do you have the flash on, you psychopath? Does anyone else have that flash on their phone when they get a text and that? And like, that's weird. What do you do, Tash? You do admin? Sweet. Admin. And you do him. Woo. What sort of admin? Oh, sweet. Prob's not going to give you this card, to be honest. Only because there's some sharp edges and I don't want you getting like a cut and then suing the frog. So that's not how it works, is it? And how, like, you admin, you're not bothered, are you? Look at your mate. As soon as I said you're not getting a card, she tried to fucking rat you out straight away. She was like, I'll have it. What's your name? Betty. Betty? Where are you from? Oh, yeah? Which bit? Lenton. Oh. Oh, yeah? I did a gig there in a David Lloyd. Yeah, it was shit. It's full of pricks. No, it was. It wasn't not their fault. It's just a David Lloyd, and it's tennis people. They're gonna be. It's not really a comedy crew. Are you tennis people? Oh right. It's just the way someone laughed then, like as it was gonna be like that. Why are you all here? Ellie's last night. You made her sound like she's a fucking sacrifice then. Look, it's Ellie's last night, but Freya wants her back. So unfortunately, this is the end for Ellie now, but the gods will be thankful. She's going to a better place. Where? That always makes me laugh when, like, my nan told me my granddad went to a better place, and I was like, what, Alton Towers? It's well better, isn't it? What'd you do, El? Yeah. Is that why you got? Oh, look at you. You were jealous then when you said admin, health and safety. Like, she does health and makes people safe. What sort of doctor? All right, at the moment, but you're might do something else. Shh. Yeah, because I'm looking at you because you're talking. So please don't. Is that all right? Sweet. I honestly hope you like someone accidentally oils up the pole and you proper straight down it and you get shin splints. Do you know what? Let's just give that to Danny in the hope he puts it up and I can't see your fucking grill anymore. Pass that. No. Sorry, guys, but needs must. Do you know what you're doing, Dan? That's exactly it. That is exactly what you're doing. Someone else? Normally in the middle? He's got one there. It's a bit close. Soz, bro. I know you look big and you'd knock me out, but that might be too far back. I might not be able to see it. I'm looking somewhere. Right, you. What's your name, man? Yeah. Paddy. Where you from? Liverpool. Oh, yeah. Nice. Which bit? I live in Salford now. Which bit of Liverpool are you from? What's the pop? 1.7 million. Ah, man. I love how we've got like a little catchphrase going on. It's quality. What's the pop? 1.7. Yeah, you've won 100 quid on Frog and Bucket Radio. What do you do, Pad? I'm a teacher. Oh, sweet. What sort of shit? Secondary. Yeah, but like, what sub? What sub? Pointless, man. Sorry? Creative writing. I've got a master's degree in creative writing, but I've been a full-time comedian for 12 years, so I don't need it now, so unlucky. But yeah, I've got a shit degree, but I don't use mine like you do, so it's fine. I'm not convincing kids they need to know what an oxbow lake is. Sorry? Yeah, but I don't need to know. Fucking hell, I don't, mate. Right, give us a cheer if you like silt. Yeah, just you, mate, just you. Hey, that global warming though. It's bad, isn't it? But you're here in your shorts, loving it. I do like you, Paddy. You seem like a good guy. Paddy the Goody. Let's pass that back. Someone, if that's cool. Thank you. Right. They don't know about my crew. What a tune that is. The mics are all going to get changed all the time, so that's what's going to happen. All we need is 12 mics. Où est la liste? Ah, dans la whatever pocket is in French. Dans la whatever the pocket is. Does anyone know what pocket is in French? Posh. Him. Dans la poche. I said that with a quite good accent, actually, isn't it? Are you French? Where from? Quel pop? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 1.7. Hey! I don't even think Cal is what's there, is it? I think I got that wrong, but you got the gist. Whereabouts in France? Oh, sorry. Sorry. That's Jordan, who's my friend's girlfriend, who I've never met. Sorry. Je suis désolé. Je suis désolé. J'ai une araignée. That roughly translates to I am sorry, I am a spider. I know that sentence, don't know when I'm going to use it, but I know it. Like, maybe if someone comes in and goes, Daniel, why can't you get out of the bath? I'll be like, ah. Oh, cool, Carl Kazana's on first. There's some rules. Please don't talk. This is just for everyone. These are general rules for everyone. No one just... Please don't talk while the acts are on, right? Don't do... Because, like, you think it's cool and that, but you're the one that looks bad. Sorry? What'd you say? Well, don't tell me to carry on that. It's literally a gig, and you're not being very well behaved, so I'm trying to tell you to not talk, and you're making it out like I'm the dick. And then you said, are you bothered, which is Catherine Tate circa 2004. Is it that, or is it Vicky Pollard? I think it's Vicky Pollard. Either way, it's above me. It's better than my comedy, isn't it? So, right. You're going to start the applause for your first act, if that's cool. Please don't talk, don't heckle and stare off your phones. There is another break to do talking and that, so do it in that. Carl Kazana's on first, so please make some noise and welcome your first applicant, Carl Kazana!
Thank you very much. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, finally, an alpha male. By the way, like, I know that I'm not. Like, I appreciate I've very much got the look of someone who's lost his mum. But obviously that is ridiculous, because she'll be here at the end to pick me up. So. It's nice to be here. I've always been quite a confused person, personally. Like, you were looking at someone who has learned the hard way. The term extraordinary does not mean more ordinary. Did a gig a while ago, a guy came up to me at the end, he went, Carl, that was extraordinary. I was like, yeah? Go fuck yourself. So, it's not what the promoter wants to hear, right? But I had like a similar situation recently. Basically, I took some time off, and when people started asking me how I was going to spend that time off, what I meant to say was lazing about. What I actually said was, you know, sleeping around. Just put it down to the pressure of meeting my girlfriend's parents for the first time. It's a stressful situation. So recently, I've been thinking a lot about getting older, and I think I'm going to do it. So we might as well, I've got nothing else going on. Like I said, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think you know when you're a proper adult, when you can swear in front of your parents and not get in trouble for it. Man, I am looking forward to that day. I'm just going to be like, Mum, Dad, I fucking love chicken nuggets. They'll be like, no doubt, no doubt. I don't know what that is. So I spoke about it a little bit at the beginning. I've got a girlfriend, right? She's from Sheffield. I'm from Hastings. I'm from Sheffield. Cool. Oh, Sheffield or Hastings? Sheffield. Doesn't matter. I might not have time. Thing about Hastings as well, it's, I don't know, population 2.4 million? I'm not sure. But, like, does everyone know Hastings, yeah? 1066, right? That is a town so shit, they had to have the battle for it in a different town. Right, lest we see what we're fighting for. But I like the fact that we're from different places, you know. I like to sort of celebrate the differences between us. Because, like, I say lunch and she says dinner, which means for our first date, I was 6 hours late. But I do feel like very lucky to be with my girlfriend. Like, every day waking up next to her is like waking up next to my best friend. Oh, thank you. It's just my best friend stopped hanging out with me. Apparently my sleepovers are too weird. I'm a big spoon. I don't know what to say. So my girlfriend, right, she's got a dad, and I like him, but I do not trust him, right? He waits for his toast to go cold before spreading his butter. Exactly, and I'm supposed to stay in his house. I think we can all agree that butter is one of 3 things that should always be hot, right? Butter, cheese, gossip, that's the trinity. I mean, you wouldn't credit it, would you? They'd be like, oh, this gossip's lukewarm. The thing is, though, it's very difficult to back down when I know that I'm right, because there is only one dish that is best served cold, which, as we all know, is gazpacho. You've absolutely nailed it. So I moved up to Manchester a little while ago because, like a lot of people, I went to live in London and just kept going north until the prices got reasonable, right? It is an unachievable dream, I'll be honest, right? But I'm really glad that I did because the people here are very friendly. Like, pretty much every day in conversation, someone will call me kid. Like, when that happens, I just go, okay, see you later, daddy. What are you doing later? Want to come round mine and teach me how to shave? Love me, please love me. I found out this fact recently as well about my dad's dad, like my granddad, if you will. Give him his proper title, right? He used to live in Sicily. Apparently, he was a don in the mafia. Right? Let me tell you, the apple has fallen very far from that tree. Like, he was a don in the mafia. I've been described as sensitive by my own mother. So, it was about a year ago. I'm still not fully over it, if I'm honest. But like, I was quite excited about this fact, right? So I told my girlfriend about it. And my surname's Kazana. So she went, oh, does that mean the family in The Godfather is based on your family? I was like, Julia, yes. Because I wanted her to be impressed by me, right? But then I looked into it a bit more, and apparently, if one member of the family is given the title Don, everyone in the family then shares that title.
Call Kazana, everybody! See, they have to all pretend to like him now, fist pump him and that. Call, the lights on. Safe. Right, I'll just stay on this little corner. So he's getting all like that. Guy Black's on next. That's the first 5 minutes of the evening. Give it up again for Carl Kazana there. In fact, let's keep that going and please welcome to the stage, Guy Black!
Hey everybody! Alright, as you all just heard, my name is Guy Black, but my passport, my driver's license and racists all call me Black Guy. Sure. It's my real name as well. A lot of people assume it's just like a stage name or something, but it's not. They actually named me after my dad's description. You know, I can still remember teachers giggling when they read it on the register. But then they'd always be gutted when I answered, because they'd always be looking at my friend, and once like, Lani, the actual black guy in class. And the most ironic part, though, about being called Black Guy is they named me that when I was born, and I was born white. Yeah, I know I'm light-skinned, but when I was born, I was super white. I had the straight blonde hair, you know, baby blue eyes, tiny penis. Super white. But it's cool, I'm growing into it now. Well, take a look for yourselves. I've got the big black afro, these big brown eyes, and rhythm. Yeah, still waiting on that BBC. Yeah, unlike my ID, I'm not a black guy. I'm mixed raced, and it's kind of weird being mixed raced. Or at least for me it is anyway. You know, like, whenever I meet somebody for the first time, I never know if I should go in for the handshake or the fist bump. Or like, whenever I go into a supermarket, I start following myself around the shop. I'm in there like... am I gonna buy that? Or like last year, I was supposed to come over to Manchester for that big protest for Black Lives Matter. But the night before, I pushed myself down the stairs and shouted, "All lives matter." Weird being mixed raced. You know, people look at me and they assume I must be incredible at basketball, but I am dead. So dead. Don't get me wrong, in a group of white guys, I'm Michael Jordan. But in a group of black guys, I'm more Michael Bublé. Less LeBron James and more James Corden. Less Kobe Bryant and more... Well, I guess Kobe Bryant now, actually. I'm sorry, basketball fans. But yeah, it's always been like this. Even back in school, I had to be really careful with which events I got entered in for sports day, because some of them I smashed, you know, like the 100-metre sprint. I was faster than a racist tweet in Rashford. Fast. Javelin. Me. Come on, bruv. My friend wants to learn. He's like, fetch this man, I know that spear. Wait, one year they entered me for the triple jump, and I thought I was going to smash that. I set off, I was fine, cool with the hop and the step, but when it came to the jump, my white side was like, "Nah, mate, sorry, can't do it. Sorry, mate." Weird being mixed race. You know, like, black people call me white people call me black. I'm like some sort of Schrodinger experiment where, until observed, I am actually both black and white. Do you know what it's like? It's like Star Wars, right? I'm Luke Skywalker, except the Jedi don't want me. And the dark side won't accept me, right? Like, just after the first lockdown, it was my mum's birthday. And I thought, you know, we're all having a tough time. I'll get her something nice, something special. So I went into this jewellery shop. Well, I say I went in. I got 1 foot through the door, and immediately I was met by, "Only white Kenobi." And then he caught me with them Jedi mind tricks, man. You remember that? He ran up on me like, "This is not the store you were looking for." Hey, next thing I know, I'm in Turtle Bay, I'm in Curry Goat. And then, just after second lockdown, I went to go get some weed off this new dealer, because clearly I'm a walking stereotype. And this new guy, he's a big black Jamaican, and he's a barber. So he makes everyone call him Dark Fader. Anyway, I called him up. He said, "Come round to the shop." And when I got there, he went in the back, and he came back out with this big bag of weed for me. And he had this massive joint in his mouth.
Guy Black, everybody! Guy, if you were eating food in Turtle Bay, it was defo your white side. It's fucking shit. Let's just go for cocktails, and otherwise then you don't know what you're eating. Right, Asher Chan is next. Make some noise for Asher Chan! Please welcome Asher Chan to the stage!
Hey everyone. Hey, thanks for having me. So I have just flown in from Hong Kong. Don't worry, I am fully vaccinated against polio. So I've just moved back from Hong Kong because I'm trying to avoid, you know, the big C word. Not COVID, not cunt, but China. You know, of course, they've made it illegal now. We're not supposed to talk about them. But honestly, China has been such a drag to Hong Kong recently. Is it okay? If this is being filmed, then okay, China. When I said drag, I meant like in a cool way, you know, like RuPaul Drag Race kind of way. Please don't sashay me away. Okay, that didn't really land. So, who here likes Love Island? Let's go a bit higher up. Joe, bet you don't? No? No, of course. You're like, no, I only watch live comedy at the Frog and Bucket. Well, I personally think this season is actually quite dull. Like, the highlight of every episode is just blah, blah. I've got a text! Islanders, tonight one of you will be going home. You know, I hate to, like, Joe out, you know, be a total Tory, but, like, I just want them all to go home. I'm sorry, Joe, Sebastian, whatever your name is. I think that Love Island could be vastly improved if they were all just handed pins. So, you know, when they have their big fights, they can just, you know, pop each other's lips. Ah! Pig fat in my eyes. Who would have thought it was that disgusting? Or, you know, they could, like, pop each other's boobs. And then, like, they could have boobs like mine. No, okay. You know, my boobs kind of look like, you know, outside car dealerships, they have that kind of thing going on. You know, but like those things, but when they get turned off, like my husband is when he sees me naked. And if you frog me off now, then you are anti-body positivity and you are anti-women. So put your fucking frogs down. Put them down. So the reason why I have like super saggy boobs is because I actually have 3 children. You know, in Hong Kong, people. Oh.
Asher Chan, everybody! Surely China would Szechuan away. Couldn't help it, sorry. How long was that, Carl?
2 minutes 30.
Sweet. See, like, that's what I mean, like, she's got to sit with all them now, like. Exactly, bad idea, that. Bobby Barlow's on next. What's your name again? Is it Lisa? You're going to start the applause, if that's cool, Lisa. And you're going to make some noise for Bob Barlow. Yes, everyone else, please welcome Bob Barlow!
How the fuck was that so long? All right. Good to see everyone about after all the drama. Sorry if anyone's been affected directly by the COVID. The COVID? Yeah, the COVID. Just to call in using the word drama, just everyone sort of uses different words. That's just the word I'm going to use, so I've used it. So fuck off. Bad lines. Yeah, I won't talk too much about COVID because I find it quite tedious. A couple of things caught my interest recently regarding it. Everyone's been doing the, you know, all that thing. My place of work, I've got a room. They've set a room aside specifically for people who've forgot to do the test in the morning or for whatever reason. And I walked past that room recently. It sounded like a blowjob competition. It was genuinely unimpressive. It was really unpleasant. I think it was Matt Wanksock who said, coined the phrase, what was it? Cocoon of collective curring, or curring collective cocoon of curring. It was one of them bullshit sort of phrases anyway. I think he's referring to everyone's sort of like sort of emotional, financial support for organisations like the NHS, rightly so. So what I'd like to do tonight is there's 2 sections of society I think have been unfairly excluded from this collective cocoon of cack. So I'd like to start a round of applause, if we can, for paedophiles and terrorists. Nobody's been fucking bothering. Right, that's fucking brilliant. That was well worth doing that. Thanks. I'm from Wigan. Any Wiganers in? No? No? Well, obviously not. They only let one at a time out. Being from Wigan, I am 60% pie, 30% rugby league, and 10% crushing disappointment. So, fun fact about Wigan is the location for the first recorded use of a taser by the police. which is worse.
Really? How long is that, Carl?
2 minutes 20.
Sweet. Right. Dustin Moore is your final act of this section. Whoa, please welcome to the stage, Dustin Moore!
Yes, thank you for having me. This is amazing. I'm probably the only person who's happy they're getting gonged. That was so cool. Because when we do well over there, we fucking stress. You know what I mean? Fuck them. Hope they stress. Hope they fall. I'm jealous of you two. This looks like such love. You even dressed him in the matching red shirt. That's so cool. That is. Yeah? What's that? I don't even know what you said, but it sounds sweet. It really did. But you did. You packed it. You fucking made him wear. You look, and you got shorts. That's amazing. You look like you might have an emergency Zoom meeting coming up soon. That's so cool. This is fucking cool. I love the way you gong us as well. Not even just a polite little fucking, you like, fuck off! Really nice. Great for our esteem. We're just sitting there fucking dying. Look at us. We look like we never got to do a talent show in high school. That's what we look like. This is cool. This is cool watching. You're a sexy fucking man. You are. Out of the two of you, I would have guessed you're the one. You know what I mean? Do you notice? No? No. He's looking at me like, fuck you now. I'm going to get a gong soon. That's cool. He's got 3 girls, though. You do? How did that work? You just swipe 5 times on Tinder and you're like, fuck it, we'll do. So, are you guys living together? Do you live together during lockdown? How did it go? That's so fucking boring. Thank you for your help. It was good, yeah. It was good, yeah. Look, we're matching. My girlfriend and I lived together. She lost her mind first, I promise you, because what she decided about 6 months in is she's going to make our house a sanctuary. And so what she did is she just bought Yankee candles. See, that lady's laughing like you've got a fucking plethora of Yankee candles. Do you have? You do. I can smell it. You see what I mean? How many do you have? How many? Fucking 6. Fuck you. My girlfriend's got 4. She bought them online. That's the thing. I'm not even lying. This is true. My kitchen now smells like honeysuckle bouquet. Like who are we expecting for dinner, Jade? Winnie the fucking Pooh? Like what are we doing? The living room is the ocean. Not even making that up. The bathroom is 1,000 wishes. Here's one. Wish we weren't doing this. If you want to know what 1,000 wishes smells like, it's like a camel shat in a bazaar. That's exactly... I farted the other day. She's like, what you doing? I'm like, that's at least 6 wishes. You know what I mean? It's at least 6. my bedroom is lavender. I'm not even making that up. My bedroom's lavender. Here's the fun part, genuinely. We live in a studio apartment. That's nasal assault. I lost my mind. I asked her, like, where's the logic? Why are we doing this? And she was like, well, you've got to put honeysuckle bouquet in the kitchen because it makes you hungry. I'm like, why don't you just burn a pizza? That'll make me hungry. And the bedroom was lavender. Can you tell us why is the bedroom lavender? You see, fuck that guy, whoever he was. It helps you sleep. It's so weird way to come out of the closet as well, by the way. Just helps you sleep. And I was just sitting there like, I think the fragrance you're thinking of is chloroform. I'm pretty sure that's the one that helps you sleep. Like no one has ever doused a handkerchief in lavender. That's all I'm trying to tell you. That's all I came here to say. Oh, good fucking clap break. I'll take it because that takes me closer to the 5 minutes. This is amazing. Yeah, fuck you, gong people. Joking, don't though. But fuck you and your beard anyway. What else? I haven't done well during lockdown. I needed it. Did you do well during lockdown? Are you? Yeah, fuck you as well. This is just everyone showing off. I didn't do well. You know who I think really did well as an industry was porn. Do you guys agree? Yeah, someone just too enthusiastic there. Yeah, just gave the game away. Yeah, porn! That was... Anyone get Pornhub Premium yet? Anyone go do the thing? No one. No, I've asked so many people. No one. Why are they even advertising Pornhub Premium? I don't know, because it's free, right? It's free. Although what they do now, I don't know if you've watched Pornhub recently, is you watch porn and then they interrupt your porn with an advert with more free porn. Like sometimes it's better than the actual porn you were watching, you know what I mean? Like last night I finished to an advert, that's all I'm trying to say. Like I was like, wow, thank you Pornhub, is this an ad or a recommendation? What the fuck is going on and where is the business model?
You guys are very nice, thank you. Except the 3 fucking card holders, you make me nervous for some reason. Thank you, Danny. What else? Do you watch porn? You're not allowed to because you're wearing the shirt she put on you, so that's fine. I know. I tell you what. How old were you when you first watched porn? The first time you you no clue. You're just an absolute liar. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No clue. I'm about to get laid on a Monday night. Don't fuck it up for me, man.
Dusty Moore, everybody! I've got 3 big jars and they're all Kilimanjaro nights. That's the best one. Just thought I'd let you know. It's fucking well nice. Get it? That's the one I recommend, Kilimanjaro nights. It's got these little crystal bits in the top as well. I love that in the Yankee candles when they put the little crystal bits in and it burns and there go. Let's crack on. Who's on next? Break. Yes. Thought it would never come. So, yeah, go and get your drinks and that. Have toilets. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Give it up for all the acts in that section. See you shortly.
Please welcome back your compere, Mr. Danny McLaughlin. Hurry up.
Mia! Hello! Hi! Yes! Yes! Fucking yes, the tears of my enemies. Oh, shh, we bike. She was an idiot, I'm sorry. He was nice, felt sorry for man, but they're deaf. Did they have an argument? Oh no, shh, Seckle. Oh, she hated it. I don't even know why she was here. She hated it from the start. I genuinely don't know why she was here. Like, she hated me. She was just talking all through everything. Fucking... He seemed fine. Was he all right when he left? They're arguing now, them. They're defo. They got beef, them. They got beef. Ah, you fuck. She'll get him battered in the kebab shop. Like, she's one of them. No one said anything. She's like, fucking tell him, Darren. What? Just want a sheesh? I mean, she was quite scary as well, and so was he. And they'd have both dusted me. I'm a big fanny, me, but still, I don't think she was good people. Did someone just repeat the word fanny then? Just said it. Sorry? Yeah. No, just a big fanny. No, just a big fanny. But I don't know why. Are you saying that I'm sexist or something for saying big fanny and using it in a pejorative term? What if I was scared? No, I'm not scared of big dicks. I mean, I'm a big fat. It's like just a term that means like, I know it's probably a pejorative term and in 2021 it's probably not acceptable. But I was using it like, because I'm like a wimp. Like a pussy. Like a little pussy hole, yeah, like that. And I know, like I said, it's probably sexist and it's very pejorative and I apologise to all my gal dem out there, but that's just the way it is, isn't it? Like, I just don't think it's that high up on the list of words we need to stop people saying first. I think there's worse ones that we need dickheads to stop saying first, and then hopefully in like 2027 we'll stop saying pussy as a bad thing. It's just my take, guys. No, I don't want you to clap me. Like, it was literally a fucking idiotic take. And you know what? If it was 1998, I'd have said a different word there. But like I said, we are moving on. We're moving on slowly. We're getting there, aren't we? We're getting there, but slow. But we will get there. Hopefully my kids won't be little fannies. Joking. So we all good? We all good? We all good? We all good? I just feel like we've saged the room. I think we've saged. I think the bad vibes are gone now. I think they were bringing my chakras down, man. She was like... I mean, I would have burnt some sage with her ear, but she'd have probably got the fucking hose out and put it out. Hose is another one we're probably not going to be saying. By the way, I had a hose joke and I had a pole joke and I didn't do any of them and I'm very proud of myself, so... But one of them was, I was just going to say there's some hose in this house, but I meant fire hose because she was a firefighter and a lady, that's all. That wasn't even sexist, but the pole one was and I didn't want to say it, so it's fine. Sorry? Yeah, but she's still a lady. No! Because it wasn't, the reason I didn't say it is because it wasn't acceptable. Sometimes I do think things, and that's allowed. But
I'm not saying it. Just leave me alone. Stop trying to get me into trouble. We're just ordinary people. I'm just a man, do you know what I mean? Right, let's crack out. I love doing that. I feel so slick when I do that. I'm not. I know I'm not, but I just feel it. Let me feel it for a little bit. Just keep looking there, and I just like, she's gone, and I just feel like the Munchkins in Wizard of Oz at the end, like. Which, in an ironic way, they use water to put her out. That's weird, isn't it? In a weird. And Little Joe, too. Oh, do you know what's really sad? Do you know everyone involved in the making of The Wizard of Oz is probs dead? It's 1939 or so. They're like, Toto is dust. Toto's gone, mate. To be honest, Toto probably didn't even see VE Day. Like, he was probably dusted in about 41. Munchkins, dust. Witch, dust. Flying monkeys. I don't know, there might be a few of them knocking around. Because they were clay. They were literally made of clay. The winged monkey. Who else? Scarecrow's dead. Tin Man, dead. Defo dead. Colin, can you Google how many people involved in The Wizard of Oz are still alive? Do you know who's definitely dead? Director of photography. Dead. Gaffer. Dead. Best boy. Key grip. All dead. Colin, I know you want me to crack on with the show, but I really need to know this. We all need to know. Fucking hell, Col. I've only just noticed that these look like E.T. looking at you. Producers dead. All dead. The contractors that laid the Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah, they're all dead.
They're all dead! Not even a Munchkin!
None of them.
Not even like the Munchkins that weren't like, they were kids. What? Sorry? Yeah, the Lollipop Kid. We represent the Lollipop Kids, the Lollipop Kids, the Lollipop Kids. They were class, man. Lollipop. Munchkin, they were sick. All dead.
The last Munchkin died in 2018.
Oh! Fucking rest in piss. Outlive John Hall. Well, fuck Joe bitch, you fat motherfucker. Take money. I can't believe I just used the Tupac diss tune to the Munchkins from Wizard of Oz. First of all, fuck that witch and the clique you claim. West Side, she was a wicked witch in the West. Oh my God. Man's a genius out here. Right, we're going to crack on. Are we happy with the card holders? I think they're doing an all right job. Let's crack on with that. Daniel E. War is on first, so please make some noise for Daniel E. War.
I've been on Zoom meetings all day. I'm melting! Client phoned me earlier. He said, now restrictions closed, ending all the lockdowns. I think we should have a normal meeting. I said, Gideon, love, I've got rid of all my pants. I've given them to charity. So that's not happening. So can I, anybody here, do we have any bikers in? Right, okay, do we have anybody that's into car boot sales? Woo! Fuck for that. So I love bikes. I love motorbikes. Riding my bike is probably the best thing in the world to me. And I said that to my wife the other day. So riding my bike, I think it's probably gives me the most pleasure in the world. And she said, what, more than blowjobs? I said, good call, but yeah, I reckon so. She said, what about deep throat blowjobs? I said, well, I've got quite an aggressive gag reflex. So a bit of a no-brainer, that, isn't it, really? Yeah, not a fan, not a fan. So I'm tripping over these. Don't normally, because I'm sat down. I go biking. My wife goes to car boot sales. I have to go to the car boot sales. I don't want to. It's very much under duress. Years ago, when I met my wife for the first time, I said to her, I quite like your boobs, and I quite like your vagina. Slick. That consequently became leverage. It's sort of a blackmail situation ensued, where I have to do things that I don't want to do. And that's things like car boots. It's nothing weird. Car boots, going to garden centres for coffees. Put that down. Put that down. Car boot sales for coffees. Breaking in new bras. That's a thing, isn't it? Breaking in new bras with the wires. They dig in, don't they? The wires.
Have you ever done that thing where you do fancy dress and it's dead sick, but then everyone's seen it in the first 10 seconds and you have to drink all night like the Ultimate Warrior? I get it. Right, who's next? Well, how long was that, Carl?
2 minutes 35.
Everyone who's not beat the frog has done around about 2 minutes 30. These card holders, they're on it. Jenny Hart is next, so make some noise for Jenny Hart. Here they are!
Transgender in the house! Don't worry, mate. Not your house. Don't worry, not your house. It's confusing. It's confusing for some people. Very confusing. You look here, you're like, all right, mate, yeah, I'm all right with that. Yeah, I'm all right. You look down a bit. Boobs, lovely, lovely. Look down here. No, not for me. Not for me. And we should really kind of deal with the elephant in the room, really. So, hold on. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Right, it's like those magic eye pictures. Anyone remember those magic eye pictures? Yeah, it's just like an image, wasn't it? And after a while, like you stare at it, a 3D thing comes out. It's an elephant. I brought a guitar with me, and I'm going to play some stuff. So don't hold cards up before I've even started. All right. So let's try this out. It's always awkward, this bit, isn't it? There we go. You all right, mate? Tell your face. Is that right, Colin? There we go. It's my fault. Oh, shit. Oh. I'm in so much trouble now. This first song's about what it's like to be awesome. Thank you. Thank you. If I do this too much, it's like Newton's cradle, and I have to wait for the momentum to stop. Hold on. There we go, that's stopped. Right, so this one's what it's like to be trans. You know it's hard to wear a thong when you've got bollocks. That's it for that one. And as a trans person, it's really hard to shop online. And I've got a little tune about kind of shopping online, really. You already know it, eh? 2, 3, 4. I've got a new vagina. I got it in the sale direct from China. It only came with one lip. And that's why it was half price. So I find it hard in relationships to, I don't know, just kind of do stuff. You know, as a trans person, you never know what's going on, right? Last time I had a relationship, when I got undressed, we were just standing there like 2 fingers pointing at each other accusingly. What? But I thought you were the... No! So I just threw glitter on it. Just like... Why did you do that? I said, it's pretty nuts. So I had a relationship recently with a ghost. I had a relationship with a ghost, right? And the ghost came in my room, started touching my legs, touched my breasts, because I'd left them on the sideboard. And we started making mad, passionate love, and I was like, woo, and he was like, ooh, and I was like, you taking the piss? Trying to enjoy my orgasm. Anyway, banging away, bang, 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 bang. I looked in his eyes and I was like, oh, I recognise you. It was my dad in a sheet, dad in a sheet. Oh no, my dad's in a sheet, my dad's in a sheet. Oh no, my dad's in a sheet, my dad's in a sheet. I should have really known because I could see his feet. Oh, my dad's in a sheet, my dad's in a sheet. Oh no. It's a bit of a room divider, that one, isn't it, you know? I was in my sister's room the other day, and do you know what I came across? Mostly a quilt. She wasn't in. Again, this is songs about, like, being transgender, so... I was born into this life in 1985-ish. I was torn into someone with 2 opposing lives. And my heart started beating the moment that I saw you in that dress. 'Cause I knew from that moment I'd steal it and wear it to impress your dad. And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like I ain't got no balls? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like they're not there at all? How am I going to be a mum and dad without this? How am I going to be a mum and dad without this? But I'm going to have the operation, right? 12k for a new fanny. Thanks. I'll be collecting outside on the way out. But I'm always worried about what they're going to say, like, join the operation because you're out, right? Might be this. Where do we begin? The bollocks or foreskin? Oh, where do we begin? The bollocks or foreskin? Oh shit, I closed my eyes and now I don't feel like I ain't got the balls. How am I gonna be a mum and dad without this? How am I gonna be a mum and dad without this?
About that, right? Do you know what's mad? That sounded like a lot of like indie music I used to listen to in like 2005. Like not even ironically either. Like that was the songs. It was fucking great. Give it up again for Jenny Hart, everybody! Who's next? This next act has literally got the same name as my teacher in year 4. So please welcome to the stage, George Everest, everybody!
Hello, Manchester. Fucking hell, it's pretty cool, this. It's coming up to 2 years now since I left the Royal Marines and entered Civvy Street, and it ain't going great. I left camp on a Friday and moved to Coventry. It's a shithole, but started university, and I didn't really fancy living in halls, so I decided to... Sorry, I didn't fancy living in halls, so... Because I really didn't fancy living somewhere that, you know, dish soap was a foreign object. And, come Monday morning, I found myself playing icebreaker games with 50, 18-year-olds. Gen Z. The snowflakes. They're a fucking barrel of laugh, them lot. And I was genuinely concerned with a number of them that thought it would be a good idea to take chocolate if they were stranded on a desert island. And, it was so dull and boring and awkward, and it came to my go, and I thought, I'll try and lighten the mood a little bit. And, so I got the dice, and I rolled in, and it said, what 3 things would your friends say to describe you? So I said, well, I think they'd say I'm outrageously handsome, I'm ridiculously funny, and I'm modest. I'm glad at least a few of you giggled then, because if you were there, you'd have thought I'd drop kick a puppy. And, it was hard for me to find topics of conversation that, I could get involved with them with. Have you seen that TikTok on how good was Love Island? Or fucking hate the Tories. But loads of them would try and talk to me about the gym. I go to the gym, but I fucking hate the gym. They'd be like, why do you even bother going then? I say, well, I'm fueled by low self-esteem and body confidence issues. Why don't you give up? And I was like, well, when I was younger and I first passed out, I loved a lager and a 2 for Tuesdays, and the lads would hammer me because I kind of looked like a condom full of custard. And, compared to normal people, I probably weren't that fat, but in Marine standards, I was like Alison Hammond level. And, sorry. Yeah. And, for fuck's sake, I'm rattled. You tell me doing this for like 4 weeks, can you? Yes, a lot of these 18-year-olds, they watch a lot of YouTube, and I watch hours and hours of YouTube, but they're watching grown men hand away money in ridiculous ways and playing hide and seek, whereas I like to watch Star Wars theories and Pokemon Nuzlocke. But if you don't know what a Pokemon Nuzlocke is, I'm sure you think it's boring watching the same 3 guys play Pokemon over and over again, but oh my god, they randomise everything. So you could literally start with a Gengar and make it all the way to a Viridian Forest, and that little wanker schoolboy Joey ends up with a fucking Mewtwo and it's over. It's very exciting.
George Everett, everybody! It's so funny watching someone who's been in the fucking Marines say sorry because you didn't like a fat joke. He's hard as fuck, and he's like, oh, sorry, I was just... Sorry about that. Oh, how long was that?
3 minutes 5.
3 minutes 5, sir. So funny. Sorry. That was so cute as well, the way you said sorry. It was like a proper sorry. It was like, I'm genuinely sorry. Plus, Alison Hammond is a fucking queen, and I will not hear anything about her. Fit. What? Cheers. Anyway, Andy Mitchell's next, isn't it? So make some noise for Andy Mitchell. Here it is!
I ordered a grill off Wish. It's set on fire. I tried to put it out, and then my arm set on fire. And then I got arrested for possession of a firearm. Oh! We've started. Oh. Okay, so although I've achieved one of my lifetime ambitions of telling that joke at the Frog and Bucket, in life I feel like I'm underachieving. Before COVID, I worked at Dorothy Perkins. Woo! And a few weeks before COVID, I had to pick up a human poo in a Dorothy Perkins fitting room. Now, I don't know if you've ever had to pick up a human poo in a Dorothy Perkins fitting room, but it's quite the experience. Bit unnerving. I don't know if you've ever seen a human poo outside of its natural habitat of a toilet or a colon, but it's not good. So I pull back the fitting room curtain and I see that someone's dropped a celebration, a little Malteser celebration, out of its wrapper. So I go down to pick it up, and then I realise, oh no, it's not a Malteser celebration at all. It's a little bounty celebration. So as I get closer and further down, I realise, no, Andy, it's not a bounty celebration either. It's a little tiny human poo. And I'm like, oh shit, literally. I'm thinking, is this poo like an iceberg where only 10% of it is visible? So I'm looking around the fitting room for the rest of this poo, and I can't see it anywhere. Looking behind the curtain, on the wall, ceiling, it's not there. And as you can imagine, everyone was wanting to help me pick up this poo as well. I had to say, Sandra, stand back. I'm the manager. I'm the manager of Dorothy Perkins. You're not trained for this. So then, it's a pressure cooker environment of a Dorothy Perkins store. So I had to use all my training. The SMART objectives. Was it specific? Yeah, it were a poo. Was it measurable? Bounty-sized. Was it achievable? Well, although I was a little bit scared and confused of why it was there, I did believe in the concept of moving it from a Dorothy Perkins fitting room cubicle to somewhere that wasn't a Dorothy Perkins fitting room cubicle. Was it realistic? No. Looked like a bounty. And time-bound as well, because, like I said, this is the pressure cooker environment of a Dorothy Perkins store. And also, if I'd have just left it, it'd have probably gone stale or something. So I had to come up with a plan. So I got 2 sale tickets. And what I did was, I chopsticked the little piece of human shite in between the 2 sale tickets. And as I slowly stood up, I realised I had no plan, no escape route. And of course, Sandra was no use either. She was off serving customers or some shit. And it was at that point, with the poo sandwiched between the 2 sale tickets, that I realised 2 things. Number 1, in the 6 years that I have worked at Dorothy Perkins, this is the most exciting thing that has ever happened to me. And number 2, I may be underachieving. Because working at Dorothy Perkins is not what I wanted to do as a child. Don't know why. I wanted to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Andy Mitchell, everybody! Give it up for Amy, everybody! He's changing mics like it's still COVID times. Give it up for Amy there. I personally would have got some toilet roll. But that's just me. See human waste in that, man. That's just me. Gary Hyland is next up, so please welcome to the stage, Gary Hyland!
How are we? We alright? Fucking sound seeing a room full of people instead of being stuck at home because everyone's been shagging bats in it. It's fucking mad. Right, I'm Gary Ireland, I'm 30. I've got 3 kids, I've got 2 boys and a girl. One's not mine biologically, but she's got ginger hair, so squatters' rights. She's mine. She's mine. I've got an 11-year-old Lila, she's really sweet. I've got a 7-year-old Archie, he's got autism and he's got this unbelievable personality. And then I've got a 4-year-old Lennon, and he's just a little ginger prick. He is. I'm not even messing, he's a gobshite. He was messing around on the stairs the other day with this cooler box. And I said to him, do me a favour, mate, put the cooler box down because you're going to hurt yourself. So he slammed it on the floor and he started storming up the stairs. And halfway up the stairs, he just stopped and looked at me and went, you little fucking lizard. Lizard from a 4-year-old, you know what I mean? I'll fucking smash your head in, you little rat. Have you got anyone in tonight who's got a mobility car? Like, don't worry, I'm not going to fucking grash it up to the social because she's been walking around. Don't worry about that. All it is, right, anyone who's got a mobility car is just one lucky bastard. Like, I had my mum's mobility car for 6 years and I used to fly around in a brand new Ford Focus thinking I was a dog's bollocks, right? I did. And people used to say to me, hey Gary, how'd you get a brand new car, lad? I was like, it's easy. You push your ma, you get a car. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, right? I guarantee if every one of yous go home tonight and push your mum or your nan down the stairs, you'll be able to claim mobility car and you'll save a fortune. You'll save a fucking fortune. Is it just me, or should you be able to get a mobility car for being ginger? Because, yes, ginger is a disability. It is. It is. I guarantee, right, anyone in here who's not ginger has had an easier life than me. Right. Can you get a shower with the light on? I can't. I get sunburnt. It's fucking shit. It's shit. Shit. I can't even use shower gel. Gotta use fucking Factor 50. It's grim. you know when you're pregnant and you go for your 22-week scan and there's checks to see if the baby's got Down syndrome or developmental issues? I reckon there should be a screening to see if the baby's got ginger hair, and you should be offered a termination. But no, don't be judging me, right? No one wants a ginger kid. No one's ever been pregnant so gone, oh, do you know what? I hope it's ginger. Because it's a fucking lie. It's a lie. Well, it's how my mum made me feel grown up anyway. So anyway, even though we've got 3 kids, me and my missus' sex life is still on fire. Even though I've got to organise it weeks in advance, it's sound. And I remember this one time, right, we were just lying in bed. She was just playing with me and I was like, hey, why don't you throw a sly finger up my arse? Because you can't beat a Pokemon wank. I'm not arsed. You can't beat a Pokemon wank, do you know what I mean? She was like, I'm not fucking using my finger, it's disgusting. I'll find something else. I weren't even asked. I was into it. Little did I know at the time, she only went and grabbed the peaches and cream makeup brush, didn't she? Girls, you know. I started to feel it go in. I was like, hey, it's all right, a little bit of me, this. And then next minute, it was just fucking right up to the bristles like that. I just fucking crawled to the bathroom on my hands and knees. It was horrible. Do you know who else has got a decent sex life? Me ma. I'm not even messing. My ma's been married 3 times. Like 3 times is a little bit excessive, innit? Do you know what I mean? It is. She asked me to give a speech at her last wedding, and I said, listen, you're either like wedding cake or you're just a bit of a slag. Because there's no way anyone in the right mind gets married 3 times, do you know what I mean? Don't. Do you know what? She's not just a slag, though. She's got a shit taste in men. She has got a shit taste in men. Like, her latest husband's just stupid. Like, that type of stupid person where they can't help themselves. Like, he was doing a crossword the other day, and he threw it on the coffee table, and I picked it up, and I said, 6 across, early settlers of Britain. And I was thinking, is it Saxons? Is it Romans? Do you know what the fucking dickhead wrote? Chimps. Fucking chimps! When my mum first met him, my nan used to have a saying for him. My nan used to say, he'd be made up with a big crisp in. You know when someone just opens like a pack of cheese and onion and there's just like a big massive crisp in it? You've all been there, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It is. I got him a job in our work and they asked us to work Bank Holiday Monday. And he went, I'm not working Bank Holiday Monday. What do we get? And I went, calm down. They'll give you double pay and a day in lieu. He went, a day in lieu? I've not been to Wales for years. Said, first of all, it's in Cornwall, you fucking dickhead. It's not in Wales. And as if work are going to put a minibus on for 200 people for working Bank Holiday Monday. He's a fucking dickhead. He is, he's a dickhead. But he's plating me ma, so I can't say nothing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We've got this family WhatsApp group, right? And we always send like pictures of like dinners and recipes in. and he just always sends in pictures of bangers and mash covered in Bisto gravy all the time. So one day I thought, fuck.
Paddy, do you know him? Honestly? Are you fucking joking? Do you know him? No. Honestly? He does. You don't know him? Fucking, he nearly got you kicked out the whole thing there because I forgot to ask. Whether. What was funny about that is like you sat through it and that, and then I think it was you put the card up. I think it wasn't for you, but when you put the card up was when he said about the big crisp, and you were like, fuck, he's gone too far now. He's chatting. Man's chatting big crisps there. Which was an absolute bar, by the way. I was into it. Mine's the folded up crisp. That's better than the big crisp, I think. The folded up one. I love the folded up because you get a little double crunch of flavour. It's absolutely fire. Fucking love it when you get a little double crip. Who's next? Lee Hudson, last act of the night. Let's welcome him up. Please welcome to the stage, Lee Hudson!
Trying to shift some of this lockdown weight. Started using one of those food diary apps. You know the ones you have it on your phone, you enter in the details of all your meals, keep track of what you're eating. The one I'm using is called Deliveroo. It's not going well. My diet is genuinely horrendous though. Like if I ever decided to buy veg on my debit card, my bank would flag it as suspicious activity. I visit petrol stations more often for food than I do for petrol. I walk in, they're like, what pump, mate? And I'm like, this one. I'm here to fill me up. When I'm at home, I eat terribly as well. When I'm at home, I just eat beige oven food, that's it. Like the other day for dinner, I just had an entire plate of potato smiley faces, which was ironically rather depressing. Not the most depressing type of food, though. The most depressing type of food, known to man, is the Rustler's cheeseburger. Yeah, some people know what it is, some people don't. If you don't know what a Rustler's is, congratulations, your life's going okay. Let me fill you in. It's a microwave cheeseburger that's ready in less than 2 minutes. 1 minute 50 on an 800-watt microwave because lockdown was tough. They even put a sachet of sauce in there with it as well, because they're like, if you're buying this, your life is so fucked you don't even have sauce in your cupboards. Winners don't eat Rustlers is what I'm trying to say. Now, it's not to say the same for all microwave food, though. Like a microwave spaghetti carbonara, that says young professional on the go. Microwave cheeseburger says, you've masturbated more than once today. That's... I think sadness is actually listed as an ingredient of the Rustler's cheeseburger. When you go and buy one, I think the person behind the counter should be legally bound to ask you if you're okay. Just a little check-in at the checkout. Because when you slide that across, it's not because you're hungry, it's a cry for help. That's what that is. You're saying you couldn't even be fucked to go to McDonald's. Like, you've hit rock bottom. I found it weird when McDonald's switched to paper straws the other year. Bit of a weird move for a corporation like that to make. Because McDonald's switching to paper straws is like if ISIS announced that they're now using recycled toilet paper. It's like, yes, it's an admirable move, but I'm pretty sure everything else you're doing is still killing people. They say it's to stop the plastic from going into the ocean, but what are you stabbing that paper straw through? Still plastic, isn't it? They're not saving any whales, they're just giving them portion control. That's all they've achieved there. I'm not going to knock McDonald's. I love McDonald's. I love McDonald's more than a human being should. I once went to America to visit the oldest McDonald's in the world. It was like a religious pilgrimage for me. That's my Mecca. Or my Macca. Now, the oldest McDonald's in the world is a protected historic site in America. Just let that sink in for a second. In this country, we've got Neolithic stone circles, medieval castles, Roman stuff. They've just got a monument to heart disease. That's it. But the oldest McDonald's in the world, it's in a sketchy neighbourhood, which means there's some interesting people in there. I walked in, guy in front of me, orders a Big Mac meal, nothing out of the ordinary there. He asked for extra Big Mac sauce, still not that weird. He then looks at the lady serving him, dead in the eye, and says, "I love Big Mac sauce. I love it so much I put it on pussy." I'm stood behind him like, did he just say those words out loud to another human being? But then he turned around to me and he went, "This guy knows what I'm talking about." No, sir. Every vagina I've ever touched has been condiment-free. I can assure you of that. I don't require genitalia to be seasoned or marinated. Like, if Fanny was on the Nando's menu, I'll be ordering plain. Not even lemon and herb. It got me thinking, like, how do you get into that? Like, how does that become your thing? You're just eating a Big Mac one day and you're like, you know what, this sauce tastes good on a burger. But you know what it would taste better on? Labia. No one's brain should be functioning like that. And it got me thinking, like, is this something he says to fuck with the staff when he comes in here? But then his meal was ready, he picked up the bag and he just walked off with a level of swagger that says, nah, he definitely does do it.
Listen, everybody! Some comedy! We got loads of Beat the Frogs, man. There's fucking bare Beat the Frogs. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what they say in Spain. They say seven. Well, they don't. But Spanish people say over here. Seven. No, there was like a Spanish exchange student, and he was from Madrid, and it was when Beckham went over there, and he was like, "We don't know what number he will wear. It might be 7. It might be 77. It might be 777." And it's genuinely one of the best things I've ever heard. I fucking love it. I think about Daniele all the time, even though I knew him for like a week. I wonder where you are now. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to that slide away, that. We're going to get the people who've beat the frog and they're going to walk on, get their claps, or lack thereof, and then get the fuck off, and we're going to do it like that. Like Henry Ford. We're going to just get them and then they'll turn around. You can have any comedian that you want in any colour. That's what the BBC say. Right! So, we're going to go this way, that way, forwards and backwards, over the Irish Sea. So, we're going to do it in the way that they beat a frog. I will say, only clap, shh, only make a clap for the one you want to win. None of the others. No sympathy claps, just the way you want to win. Because there's enough of them, what we might do is whittle it down and get some sort of final and create some sort of frisson. And then we'll do it like that, even though we probably know who's won. So, Calcazana, everybody! Wait, I tell you what, let's wait. Let him walk on. No, you carry on. Let him walk on, arrive at the stage, administer your claps. Calcazana! Right, I think it was a coincidence, but she yawned then. But I genuinely, Carl, I think it was a coincidence, but she did yawn. I enjoyed Calcazana, everybody! I mean, there might be, like, loads of people might abstain, so he still might win. They might be like, nah. Guy Black, everybody! All right. It's fucking pointless, this. Dustin Moore! Wait, just wait. Now, Dustin Moore! No, wait. Oh. Did you not want to get all your claps? Jenny Hart. Who's that? Oh, no, we'll leave that one. Jenny Hart, everybody! Mitchell. Am I doing this the right way? This is what I was told to do. This is the right thing. Yeah. Do you want to come on, guys? Gary Highland, everybody. Oh. And Lee Hudson. Do you know what? That was right. Go back. I think what we're going to do, we're going to do a 3 between Dustin Moore, Jenny Hart, and Lee Hudson. So the 7 people that clap for all the others, you're back in the game. You can put your claps. You can consolidate your claps into one monthly clap. So please welcome to the stage, Dustin Moore. Wait. I said wait though. Come on, Dustin. Dustin Moore, everybody! Quite loud. Does he have to go off? No, stay there, Dustin. Right, Jenny Hart, everybody! Stay there, Dustin, and take the L. Possibly. Lee Hudson, everybody! Right. I think Jenny has won. I think you'll agree they've won. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Great, that was great. Jenny, you stay there. Thank you. That was just one for your fucking stupid, idiot, bigoted dad to fume about. They're fucking identifying as frogs now. That was great. I think you'll agree. Give it up again for Jenny Hart. Right. That's it. Do you know what? No. It was so much better when they fucked off, though. For me, when we saged them. Oh, thanks, Aaron. You've been great. Keep supporting this gig. It's every Monday, right? Every Montag, every Heidi Montag, is Beat the Frog, best new act night around. Come, bring your friends. You probably never going to see you again, man. You're from Falkirk. Sorry? Oh, you're coming back in August? Oh, sweet. All right. What day? Monday. All right. I don't know if you're that, but I might be back. That might be me. If so, that'd be weird, wouldn't it? I do all the same stuff, even all the improvisation, all that Wizard of Oz stuff. I've done like 38 times this week. It's pretty much all blag. I'm one of them ones. So keep supporting this gig. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's a full bill of professional comics if you want to come and see the pros them. If not, whatever. Give it up for the bar staff working hard, make some noise. Give it up for Colin in the sound booth. And he fucking hates it. What I will say, it's been a tough one for the comics and that, so I don't know if it's still up, but there should be a list on the way out of everyone that's been on. Find who you like, or just find everyone and just fucking follow everyone on Instagram, man, and follow them on Twitter and that. I'm sure that they've got podcasts and stuff like that they all need eyes and ears on, so do that. Help people out. If you like me and my shit, I'm on Instagram. It's just Danny MC Comedy. I've got a podcast as well called The Damn Daniel Podcast, which is quite good. Do you like it? All right, sweet. See? 2 piss people like it. So, oh, sweet. So have a little look at that. You've been fucking brilliant, all of you. You're a credit to yourselves. So give it up for Jenny, who won the show, and all the acts there. Everyone who beat the frog, everyone who did it, they'll be back. I've been Danny McLaughlin. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.